And welcome back. Well, many people, including lots of Morning Blend viewers, have seen the specialists and experts at ADVENT for their sinuses, their hearing, and even snoring problems.
Well, now they're expanding to a new second location to make their services more accessible. And with us now is Dr. Madan Kandula, along with his new partner, Dr. James Rossiter. Welcome, both of you. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Thanks for being here.
You know, you've been talking to us for quite a while about sinus problems in particular is one of the things that we talk about a lot, and choices for care. You started something like 10 years ago.
Yep.
Now you're expanding almost kind of like on your anniversary,
Yeah.
so that people can see you at a new location in Mequon.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been 10 years, November 1st, so that's how long we've been around. And so, you know, it's not just because of the anniversary, but because of really demand. And a lot of folks have really, we've been lucky that patients have been coming to see us from really all over the region, which is great. A lot of folks up in, you know, sort of Mequon, the North Shore area, have been sort of squeaking their wheel for a while on, boy, it'd be nice if you guys were closer, and we're going to be closer next month.
It's great.
I think it's great. People always worry when someone opens a second location. Are you going to have the same services in Wauwatosa? Will you split your time? How will that work out?
Yeah, it's going to be really the same philosophy of patient care, which is, you know, patient-focused, patient-centered. Same philosophy on medical care, which is really minimally invasive procedures, if that's warranted, to help folks out, trying to make it office-based if possible. You know, same mindset. Dr. Rossiter is going to be manning the ship out in Mequon. Same philosophy, though, and you know, again, we expect excellence on all fronts.
And along with adding a new location, you're also expanding your services, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So same core services. Dr. Rossiter's got some extra training in facial plastic surgery, so he's able to offer things that we haven't been able to offer up till now. You know, facial plastic surgery, injectables, you know, office-based treatments, you know, those things that really, same thing. A lot of our patients have been, you know, looking for and, you know, haven't necessarily been able to offer them what they needed. Now we can.
Well, you did this nationwide search to find the right physician for your location, but you're not really new to the area, right?
It's a nice way of saying I'm older than him, right? Yes, I've been in the area for about 16 years.
Okay.
And I'm really excited about this opportunity to join Dr. Kandula.
Well, it's neat that you did this whole nationwide search and then you find someone right in your backyard.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, because we did. I mean, it wasn't, it was looking, you know, high and far and really trying to find somebody who had the skill set, you know, both from a patient care standpoint as well as a surgical skill set, but also had the right mindset, you know, as far as how we like to do things. And, you know, yeah, it was sort of a nice coincidence that it happened to be, you know, right up, right in their backyard.
I know that you do a lot of, you believe very strongly in minimally invasive procedures and do a lot in office, but also specialty in, excuse me, facial rejuvenation, as well as the cosmetic facial procedures. So what kinds of treatments or procedures are we talking about?
Well, I've been providing lots of different procedures over the last 16 years, mostly in the face and neck area. So facelifts, otoplasties, rhinoplasties. And I'm excited to offer the injectables, the fillers, and the Botox at the new location in Mequon as well.
I think that's great. What drew you to ADVENT? You know, as a physician, I think you really want to put down your roots and find a place that fits everything that you believe in as well.
Well, there are a lot of different reasons. The superb location, the superb reputation of the practice. They have a very unique patient philosophy. They treat patients almost like you'd seen a concierge type service. And then also they really stress patient education. They give a lot of seminars every month or so to kind of tell the patients what's new and available. And I really like giving those seminars as well, so I'm looking forward to that.
Speaking of that, great transition to something that you have coming up tomorrow, which is treating sinusitis. Great time of year, I think, for you to start talking about this. This is when people really start to feel it.
I was drilling them during the break. All these questions, and you can answer every single one of them, obviously, with ease.
Yeah, so what's happening tomorrow night?
So tomorrow night we're going to be doing a seminar focusing on balloon sinuplasty, which is an in-office procedure to help folks with sinus infections, either chronic infections or recurrent infections. And it'll be the both of us there really talking about our different angles on things and really focusing on the issues at hand, what are folks wondering about as far as their issues, and what are our treatment options nowadays, and there are a lot.
It's wonderful, and that's a free event,
Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
for people to get more information.
Once somebody has a sinus infection, does it tend to kind of find its way back to the sinuses over and over?
Unfortunately, for a lot of folks, it does.
Yeah.
You know, so some folks sort of, you know, I've never had trouble, and that's great. And some folks say, I'm just having my first time, and then, you know, it sort of starts building up some steam. And a lot of times, most of the time, if somebody's having sinus issues, it's a plumbing issue. The sinus openings are too narrow. Somebody's having repetitive issues. The plumbing is starting to get tighter and tighter, and the infections are sort of setting up shop. And that's where we can really unwind that process early on nowadays.
And for people to not have to suffer any longer, because
Yeah.
people often suffer for years and years just thinking, oh, that's just how I am.
Sure.
I get sinus infections.
Sure.
So great event happening where both of you will be present tomorrow night at 6 p.m. That's Tuesday, October 28th. It's at the Crown Plaza Conference Center, which is located at Highway 100 and Watertown Plank Road. You can visit this website to find out more, register advent.md/event-form, and you can find the Sinus Center at Mayfield, their Mayfield location, or Mayfair Road, I'm sorry, in Wauwatosa. Again, that's Mayfair Road in Wauwatosa, or their new Mequon location opening next month. And that's on Port Washington Road. To make an appointment or find out more, call 414-771-6780 or go to advent.md. Great to
Thanks,
see both of you
doctors.
guys.
Thank you very much.
so
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.